Stay tuned, you'll find out.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Court and Culture.
We here, we are live. We is getting closer
sir.
to the finals. We got conspiracy theories going all over the place. We got Ray J getting into fights. We got all kinds of crazy shit that we gonna break down.
You
But
got
first and
aliens
foremost,
landing somewhere.
yeah, aliens landing by volcanoes erupting and shit like that.
With the shit.
Bro, all kinds of crazy shit popping off. We're gonna
it.
talk about some car shit. We're gonna talk about all kinds of shit. But first and foremost, we got a shout out to our sponsors, W. Make sure you type in promo code CNC10. That's CNC10 to get 10% off your first order. Nothing else. That's it. Respectfully. Thank you. Everybody, welcome to Court and Culture. As my co-host stated, I'm Khalil. This is Jeremy. We got a lot on the schedule here, but first and foremost, though, I was peeping the other day. I was looking at Instagram, and I seen that Carmelo Anthony's son, Cayenne Anthony, put up like 20 plus pounds, it looks like. Yeah.
That boy look like young
He
Melo.
looked just like Melo. So I'm like, yo, you know me, I was a pretty big fan in the beginning of all this podcast too. So I was kind of like, yo, I wanted to see, I kind of hope that maybe he could do something. He didn't have the year that we wanted in Syracuse for the first season. Well, some people actually urged him to go into the transfer portal. You guys know how the transfer portal shit work. Everybody's be hopping around schools and shit like that. But he decided to stay. Put the work in, put the 20 pounds up on that, and he's getting his shot down back. Like, he's looking good. So, shout out to Carmelo Anthony's son, Cayenne Anthony, man. It's nice to see that. I'm all for, like, young talent. So, if y'all hear me talk about it and y'all don't like it, that's too bad. Don't watch it. My point I make with that is I like seeing young talent. I like seeing where we're going with this. So shout out to him. Hopefully he's able to do something this upcoming Syracuse season for the NCAA basketball. Because I mean we all want to see Poopers. I mean
he had a solid rookie season.
He had a solid rookie season.
He's gonna come back.
Given everything they had going on over there, I think he'll come back and have a really good year. I don't know how the year will go, but I think it's gonna be better than last year.
You think
he's
gonna pick up the Melo step back?
It'd be nice.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, it really be nice. I mean, you see all these signature moves in the NBA. You got the flopper. You got the alien. You got Jalen Brunson, big body Brunson. You got Steph Curry with the step back three from the moon type shit. Like we can see all these kind of signatures. So if he could develop the Melo step back, the fadeaway, I'll take it.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
That'd be fire.
You know, bring some tradition back. We know people are gonna be retiring and coming here shortly. So hey, bring some new blood in, man. We want to see it happen. We've seen what's going on with the West right now with the East with the fight with the Spurs and OKC. We'll get to that later, but we want to see this young talent.
Yeah.
We want to see it, man.
I agree.
But yo, the other day, I got an oil change. I was at my mechanic, right? And we was just talking about a couple of things, you know, how he was tired and whatnot. And he was saying how he's getting ready to go for lunch. So I asked him, like, yo, what you about to grab for lunch? He's like, man, I'm about to grab some Jimmy John's. I'm like, damn, that sounds good. I remember I was on my lunch too, and I was low-key thinking, Jimmy John's sounds good. Tell me how my mechanic goes, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I can just, like, turn it off. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I wish I just didn't have to eat. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, I just wish I didn't need to eat because it's just so much work. And it got me dying, dog.
That's the biological evolution.
So it just made me start thinking, like, if you guys had an ability to just not be able to do something, whether that's not to sleep, not to eat, not to take a shit, whatever you want to do, I'm curious what y'all would do. Yo, G, that question is for you too. If you had an ability to not be able to do something that your body just has to do, what would it be?
It'd be sleep.
Sleep?
For sure.
The amount of
things that I could get done in that 8 to 10 hours stretch.
And by the way, guys, he's saying that if he just couldn't sleep and it wouldn't affect him, like your body would still operate the same, you just don't sleep.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought the same shit too. Because you know how much we could get done? How many times today do we constantly say that, damn, there's just not enough time in the day to get shit done?
Yeah, and I can see the problem. The real problem is that I wake up to take a nap. So I wake up from a sleep and then I take a nap.
We wake up hella early. We get what we need done. By midday, you tired. 12, 1, 2, maybe 2, 3 o'clock, you take that midday nap. If you're over the age of 30, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You take your midday nap, you rested, recuperated, but by the time nightfall come again, you sleepy again. So it's like, yeah, I feel you. I wish I didn't have to sleep neither, man. I love food, so I gotta eat.
I wonder what else I'd be able to get done in that stretch of time. Like if I could keep my energy.
You'd probably be a multi-millionaire, to be honest with you, because you're gonna be up the time the people is not up. So you're gonna be making money when people are not making money.
24-hour.
Shit, if you was in the trade market,
it'd be a 24-hour coin laundromat.
Dead ass. That shit would be fire. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the chat, in the comments. If you guys had an ability to not do something that the body just has to do, what would that ability be? Sleep, eat.
I'll be making more money than a 7-Eleven.
Go to the bathroom, sex, whatever y'all vice is. Let me know. I'm curious. But that was a quick little rapid fire stuff. We going straight to the stuff y'all came here for on Court and Culture, and that's the basketball portion. So I'm gonna do this as calmly and as precise.
He's fired up, guys. He's fired up.
As possible as
he might
I
turn
can.
into Goku.
And I'm just gonna say this. Fuck being polished. What you mean, bro? The Knicks is here, bro. We in the finals. The fuck you talking about? What are you talking about right now?
Yes, sir.
I got something else on my chest. You know what I'm tired of, man? I'm sick and tired of all these motherfuckers out here talking so much shit about Knicks fans. How, well, where were these Knicks fans before when you guys had Galloway and you guys had Danilo Gallinari and all that So let me tell you something about Knicks fans,
I bet y'all won't tell that to a Knicks fan in their face.
Let me tell you something about Knicks fans. It don't matter if we suck. We still better than you. That's the New York state of mind. If you don't know, you're not from there. That's just as simple as that.
That's a fact.
That's how shit goes. If you a Giants fan, a Jets fan, it's fuck you. But we still ride for our team. Why? Because we are dedicated fans. You can call us delusional. That's fine. But it's always going to be New York against everybody else. So the point that I make with that is with New York, when it comes to the sports in New York, there are so many different teams that they have. Everyone's got a split. You got hockey, they got the Islanders, they got the Rangers. You go to baseball, they got the Mets, they got the Yankees. If you go to football, they got the Jets and the Giants. It's constant rivalries within the city. We ain't counting Brooklyn Nets. That's garbage. So one thing I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to the New York Knicks, it's one fan base because it's one fucking state. And we in a state that's got millions of fucking people. Y'all know the population is high. We stacked up on top of each other.
If New York wins, the economy gets better. If New York wins...
The mayor in the town rooting for the Knicks. God damn it. Sorry, actually, I probably shouldn't say that before I say this. But damn it, they got the Pope rooting for the Knicks.
No pun intended
on
it. You
know what I'm saying? So, like,
no pun, God.
All these haters out here that's talking about Knicks fans and how we're delusional, that's fine, but we still winning. So if we winning and delusional, what that make you? I'm curious. So the point I make with that and the reason why I go on that rant is, we here for it, man. Y'all can keep hating us Knicks fans. Y'all can talk about it. Don't matter who we go up against. We gonna get our ass whooped. I don't give two shits. Cause y'all not there. So it don't really matter. At the end of the day, my team winning, y'all team not, so go fuck it. I don't care.
Knicks in 4.
Knicks in
3.5.
Knicks in 1, damn it.
Knicks in 3.5.
Knicks in 1. So anyways, that was my little PSA. I had to make sure I get that off my chest. Cause I'm tired of it, man. All week long. It's crazy. I've never seen another fan base that hates another fan base because we're winning. And it's not like we're a team like the Celtics or the Lakers who got tons of championships that go all the way back to fucking the dinosaurs. Yeah. Like, we don't have that shit. We got 2 chips in 1971 and 1973 with guys that are damn near in their 80s.
Yeah, almost went back.
We got people that died has never seen the Knicks in the playoffs. So you damn right we gonna be riding for the team when we up. So I don't want to hear it. We've been waiting a mad long time, and the fact that people genuinely don't like us because now we're winning is crazy. But regardless of that, let's talk about who's winning. We talking about the New York Knicks, the Jalen Brunson, the Cat OG, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. They putting in work right now.
Alvarado.
Obviously, they just recently swept 2 rounds. Round 2, the 76ers. Round 3, they're going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. They sent them home and packing all the way to Cancun. And the crazy thing about it right now is that we're still running the narrative that whatever team the Knicks face, the Knicks would lose. But it's crazy because I've seen all day ESPN analytics, because we know about analytics. The coach over there in Cleveland Cavaliers, he know about analytics. We see where analytics got you. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, we know with teams right now that have this hot of a streak, 11-game winning streak, point differential, putting up the amount of points that they are doing in the postseason. We've seen the Golden States that have been able to do this, that leads them into getting to a championship, that lead them to get in the rings that they've gotten to today. So it's crazy to me that because it's labeled the New York Knicks, we throw all that shit out. And we just say, nah, it's the Knicks. I get it. Y'all used to seeing the Knicks fall. I get it, because I'm a Knicks fan, so I get it. We tend to do that, but we ain't been this far before. We ain't have a team like this before.
The last team you guys had like this was with Melo. When you guys had J Kidd. That was when after J Kidd won the chip, he went to the Knicks. You guys had Melo, J Kidd. You had a young, if I'm not mistaken, Iman Shumpert.
Oh, J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith too. Yep. You guys had, if I'm not mistaken, the guy from
Phoenix. Stoudemire.
I think so. I think so. One of his last seasons, I think.
We've had people. We just didn't have a team. a dedicated team that can play very well together. Team chemistry, whether you want to call it the Villanova Knicks within Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart, whatever the case is, their chemistry that they have right now, it's pure. It's honestly the way I'm seeing the Knicks playing. They're playing like how OKC was playing last season when they were running through teams.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that Knicks is OKC, but what I am seeing is this chemistry that they have right now. You can't knock it. And you can't sit here and say that the Knicks aren't going to do something in the finals. I'm not going to sit here and be like they're going to win it. I would love them to, but let's be realistic. When you look at it on paper, the analytics portion of it, how can we say that this Knicks team is not going to be able to win a championship, let alone at least go 7 games? When you have 2 Goliaths in the Spurs and OKC fighting each other and practically falling apart.
Yeah.
You got injuries lingering all over the place. Dylan Harper had an injury. You had De'Aaron Fox with a lingering injury with his ankle. You got Jalen Williams. He can't even play in the postseason because the nigga can't even stay healthy. He turned into I don't know what should I call him, Darius Garland or some shit. Like he's just hurt. And I get it. Injuries happen. It's a long season, but it's a long season for everybody on every team.
Yeah.
So y'all got to figure something out.
You said it right, though. I think what you have on the West side is both teams kind of sabotaging themselves.
Yeah.
And by the time they get to the finals, they're going to be torn up like broken
Torn the
t-shirts.
fuck up. We seen what happened with the Cavs when they went the distance and they ended up facing a Goliath like the Knicks. Because yes, I'm going to call them a Goliath. They ran them through the ringer. We saw what happened with the 76ers when they went with the Game 7 with the Celtics. What happened? Knicks came in, ran through them. Pause. Like, this is something that we need to be looking into and saying, like, damn, this Knicks team actually could be the one. Hate or whatever, as a basketball fan, you see a team that's doing this, you got to love it.
That's a fact.
Even when the Celtics, if you're not a Celtics fan, when they went on that amazing run and they won it, hey, you got to give them respect because they were the better team. They were shooting the lights out. That Drew Holiday team with Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen, all of them, they knew what was up. They ran through it. The Golden State Warriors team with Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Dante Diop, all those guys, like, those were guys that took them to the promised land. So we can't knock as a basketball fan this Knicks team just because they're doing good and because the fan base is getting loud and wild. You got to understand, the city is small and there's way more people. Just because in the city of Oklahoma or San Antonio or Orlando or Miami, they not in the streets loud, that don't mean that we crazy and wild.
Fault.
That's not my fault.
Got nothing to do with the city.
It ain't got nothing to do with us. Like our fans love the team, whether we bad or good. And if our team is bad, yeah, we still gonna be saying we good. Why? Because that's the type of confidence that we have. You might say that we crazy. You might say that we're diabolical or don't got no sense. Whatever the case is, but y'all still not us right now at this time. So y'all can say whatever, but I bring it up to say, yes, Knicks move on to the finals. Game is going to be next Wednesday on June 3rd. Whoever they face, whether it be OKC or the Spurs, it's going to be an exciting finals match. I think right now the trend is a lot of people want to see Spurs. Just because of the simple fact, we know about OKC, the flopping, and the flopper being SGA. It's the case. There's so many missed calls and there's so many calls when it comes to SGA. If you walk past his atmosphere, it's a foul and it might potentially be a flagrant because he's going to be on the floor. So it's just like, what else can we do? We don't want to see that. And I
saw a crazy stat that apparently every time he jumps, he gets fouled.
Man, I seen a crazy stat. We talked about fall percentage the other day. He's at the top of the list when it comes to fall percentage. There's an analytic for percentage of how many times he's on the ground.
Yeah. I watched him get fouled the other day, or they called the foul on De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox already put his hands up. There was no touch.
No contact. I did see that. He ran right by him, and I think they tried to say that his leg just happened to brush his leg hairs. Yeah. Like, yeah. What the fuck? What type of time are we on right now?
It's nasty work. That's nasty.
It's like I don't understand it. And you know, this is something that I feel like the NBA needs to look into. I mean, we're taking all this time into, you know, anti-tanking rules. Why are we not looking into the part that what happens to the flopping rule? You know, they made a foul that if you flop, you got a technical, I believe, or you just got a foul. That shit ain't even called. Yeah. Why make these rules? It's like the 5 seconds in the paint, or I think it's 3 seconds. My apologies, I might have fucked that one up. 3 seconds. It's like they don't call that shit. And how many times do we see guys like a Rudy Gobert sitting in the paint?
All day.
We see it all the time. So it's just crazy to me when it comes to the refereeing or the NBA, however you want to position that these fouls are being so catered to SGA when it comes to the flopping. Like I don't understand it. I don't know what they're gonna do to fix it, or if they ever are gonna fix it. But that's for the next part here. My big question I want to ask right now, with the Knicks obviously advancing, going to the finals, we know what's going on with them. People have heard enough about the Knicks. They've seen it in social media. Let's shift a little bit over to the Cleveland Cavs. What does this mean for them now? They obviously went all in on getting James Harden. They have a lot of high paid people right now on that team. So there's not a lot of movement that they could make with it being that the roster is with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell on that team. You got Evan Mobley, who's one of the younger talents that they've been trying to develop, but he showed up in the playoffs. Mitchell showed up in the playoffs. Harden, of course, did not. As we all know, that's a common thing. But the question I have is, what do the Cleveland Cavs need to do? And before we talk about rebuild or whatever, realistically, what is something that can keep them competing going into next season?
Figure out a way to get LeBron James back.
Okay. I feel that.
I think you need a veteran superstar.
Not James Harden.
Yeah, well, James Harden's not a superstar right now, not anymore. And I mean, I don't think he ever really was a superstar. He wasn't the franchise player of any team he's ever been on.
Rockets.
Was he a franchise player?
I'm pretty sure he was.
With Kevin Durant?
No, the Rockets, Houston Rockets.
Oh, Kevin Durant
Chris
wasn't
Paul,
there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but even then, he wasn't the face of that franchise, in my opinion. I think he was just like big contributing factor to their success, or to what success they thought they were going to have, which they didn't. But yeah, figure out a way to trade for LeBron James. LeBron James is
Well, he'd be a free agent, actually.
oh well, yeah, but I think they still have to give something up because he does have a player option. I'm assuming
Yes.
LeBron James does have a player option, so he gets to pick. But Lakers is gonna shuffle it so that they get something as well.
And if the Lakers lose LeBron, I don't know how that's going to even look, to be honest, because we saw how LeBron had to lead them into the playoffs and
Well,
they didn't get far.
The thing with like the Lakers and Luka and LeBron is I don't think that they can win a championship or win it with LeBron and Luka in the same team. Because they both demand the ball too much in order for them to perform.
I agree. They are ball heavy players. Yeah. I mean, Luka being the point guard and then LeBron just being LeBron, obviously. Yeah. That's something that I agree with you.
And then you have Austin Reeves. You got Hachimura.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
I usually butcher these people's names, so that was a good one.
Hey, I got to give my dog kudos, man.
But yeah, no, you got a lot of key role players in that team. LeBron James would have been a phenomenal presence from the bench, but he's still playing. So I think he can make an impact in Cleveland.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if we're talking about retirement, then Cleveland is just a place to go. I know there's been some small talk. I'm sorry, I know I might be talking about them a lot, but there was some small talk that he hinted about potentially wanting to go to the Knicks. As a Knicks fan, as a delegate of the Knicks fans, we don't want you.
Yeah, stay there.
Stay over there. But back to the Cleveland thing. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea for him, honestly. I mean, go home, dog. Get your farewell tour. Like, shit, maybe you might even have get some Space Jam juice and take them to the Eastern Conference Finals potentially. Because as we know, when it comes to going into the finals, there's been a common trend that teams that do make it into Eastern Conference Finals and end up losing end up making it into the finals next year. It seems to be the common trend. It happened with the Boston Celtics. It happened with the Pacers. It's happened with the Knicks. So it seems to be a common trend.
It's a hard loss to digest.
I think it's like when you get that far.
Yeah, that second round is a hard loss to digest because you like one step away from the Eastern Conference Finals and then the finals, and so
I agree.
I think you stay with that hunger.
I agree.
We've seen it with the Pacers. You're right. We've seen it with the Knicks now in this season, where we saw great last season, and then again they got hurt, so they come back this season and show out. So
there's gonna be teams that's gonna be hungry next year, and if I'm LeBron, if I'm an older LeBron, I get it. LeBron is a great whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all can have that conversation in your own in the pillow, whatever. But when it comes to LeBron, if you add him into the Cleveland Cavs right now, considering that you do have a player like a Donovan Mitchell, a James Harden, I don't know how it would work having James Harden there. I feel like it might hinder them when you bring a LeBron and having James Harden too. But that's for them to figure out. If I'm Cleveland and I know that I made it into the Eastern Conference Finals and I got swept by the New York Knicks, which, I mean, you guys don't beat the Knicks anytime in the playoffs. But if I knew that happened, I'm picking up LeBron. I'm catering to him. Just like how they did Damian Lillard over in Portland when they picked him up injured. I'm picking up LeBron, bringing him home. This your team for this final farewell tour. what we need to do. What we need to do to make this a winning team. We got Donovan Mitchell here. He ain't gonna be the guy. You're gonna be the guy in this team because you LeBron James. You brought this team their first championship. Right. So LeBron, what do we need? You got Donovan Mitchell. You know he gonna shoot. He shows up in the playoffs. So you know he gonna do him. What do you want me to do with James Harden?
Send him home.
You want me to put him on the bench as a 6-man or want us to trade him?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It would not. Exactly.
I think it would serve James Harden good to be off the bench player right now.
If I'm Cleveland, that's what I'm doing. I'm gearing up. I'm getting LeBron James just for the simple fact they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's nothing to sleep on. Now I get it. I've been told by a friend that the Eastern Conference is a bit of a fraud because a lot of teams that we thought they were going to go far end up getting taken out. You got the Celtics got taken out by the Sixers. I get where they're coming from.
Somebody got to be in the Eastern Conference Final.
I get where they're coming from because, you know, you had the Celtics that they had a really good season. They went into being number 2. No one thought that was going to happen. But who do they get taken out by? The 76ers. Then you got a team like Detroit, the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. But who do they get taken out by? The Cleveland Cavs. So that's what I think he means by frauds. Okay. A lot of guys that held those higher rankings and then end up not really coming up in the playoffs. So if I'm the Cleveland Cavs, being that you were the number 4 seed and you were able to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, if you got that far with the team you have, it's not a complete loss. Yes, you got swept, but you got swept by a better team.
Yeah.
You didn't get swept by a team that was trash. You got swept by the better team. And if that better team happens to go on to be the finals, well, then that's even better for you because you got swept by a championship team. Right. So that's nothing to be frowned upon. But if you're in the Eastern Conference Finals and you're the Cleveland Cavs and you know that you have ties with a great like a LeBron James, I'm bringing him over there ASAP for his farewell tour. This is your team. You can call yourself the franchise player. Pick what you want. It's a pickup game. You let us know what you want to do. You run it.
Yeah.
Because at this point in time, like, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and no one thought we were going to make it there. They all said Detroit. They all said the Celtics when Jason Tatum came back. You bring LeBron over to the Eastern Conference market again, I guarantee you people look at the Cleveland Cavs a lot different. Granted, yes, he's older, but he's home. And we all know when you got home court advantage, you ball the fuck out. When you balling in your city, you balling out. Right. That's just plain and simple. So if I'm Cleveland, you don't look at this as a loss because you got swept. But now you need to start looking at the wins you can get because you got swept. Now you need to start looking at what pieces you can add. You saw what you picked up James Harden. You made a mistake. He didn't do what he needed to. You didn't listen to the rumors. Now you need to take a sit back and figure out how you're going to come back.
The rumors. They didn't listen to history.
Yeah,
history repeats itself.
Yeah, they definitely listen to history. So if I'm Cleveland, that's what you need to do. You need to put your eggs in the basket, get LeBron James. At the very least, if you pick a LeBron James, it gives you the winning record. It gives you guys a fighting chance if you get to the playoffs.
500, top 5
easily.
Teams in the East.
And you're in the Eastern Conference, so it is, unfortunately, yes, it is a little bit of a weaker conference compared to the West when you got the SGAs, the Lukas, the Jokic's, the Wembys. Like it is true. The Western Conference have those superstars over there. So if you're in the Eastern Conference, LeBron James, go over there, help out the Cleveland Cavs. You can take them somewhere, especially with the history saying that they end up going back from the previous year. That's my take on that. I'm curious what you guys think. Should Cleveland go back to? Should LeBron James go back to Cleveland or should he be feeding with the rumors and go to the New York Knicks?
I think Knicks he could actually just take a veteran minimum and just ride it out with the Knicks.
I don't want him there, bro. I'm
sorry. No, I'm saying if they didn't have to trade for anybody. If they didn't have to give nobody up, then it's good.
I don't even know how that would work minutes-wise. I mean, I truly like how the minutes are shuffled around right now.
LeBron James would probably play
I will say one thing. If LeBron did go to New York, one positive thing is he did work with Mike Brown on that Cleveland team.
And I'll tell you, if the Knicks win the chip, LeBron will consider that New York trade because of the fact that he knows that that's momentum.
Winning market.
That's momentum now. You can go back to back easily.
I could see the narrative, and I know one of our friends would probably love hearing that, but I just feel like don't fuck up shit that's not broken.
Yeah.
You know, I get even if they don't win a chip, I still just wouldn't mess with that because my thing is where would minutes go? You bring a LeBron to the team, and then now you got Cat out there. Cat's probably not going to be having the ball as much as he is. He seems like he's found himself being the point center. Mm-hmm. You put LeBron out there, the point everything, it's going to be It's gonna be different.
It's a little awkward, but what it would do is you put LeBron, give LeBron's minutes when Cat and Brunson are not in. Give LeBron minutes
And
with
have him
with the
as the
role
one
players.
guy out
With the
there
role
while those
players.
guys rest.
Mikal Bridges popping up his mid range. You got Josh Hart layup package all day reverses. You got
I'm not mad at it. I mean, if you put it that way, yeah, Josh Hart goes to the bench.
Alvarado. You have Alvarado playing in the game now with a LeBron James. It's a different. It brings more energy to the role players.
It is different. The big question now would be is what number would he be able to get? Because Mitchell Robinson got 23 right now.
Mitchell Robinson's gonna have to give that up.
Man,
Hey, 22 is right there.
shout out to Mitchell Robinson, man.
Hey, 22,
it was
24
announced
right
that
there.
it was announced he had a broken finger, but he's still playing game one with the brace.
Now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Hey, Mitchell Robinson, if you ever watch this should ever come across your feed, you better play, bro. New Yorkers ain't taking that bullshit, bro. They don't give a fuck if your finger's broken. Kobe played with a broken finger. Okay?
My
And
co-host
dropped
is
60.
very passionate about winning, so we
No,
need
I'm
this
just, I'm just warning them about New York, man. Everybody wants to play for New York until that heat come down.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
But
moving on over to the Western Conference, talk a little bit about that. So Spurs, OKC, it is a tied series right now.
Game 7.
Game 7 is on Saturday. That being today, depending on when you watch it, it's Saturday. This is gonna be a serious battle. You got SGA, you got Wemby, you got OKC, no Jalen Williams. He was reported that he's not going to play Game 7.
Yep.
And when you notice, like when you don't have your superstars playing in that Game 7, the Celtics, they felt it when they didn't play Jason Tatum and they lost. Who knows what would have happened if they would have played him. But the point that I make with that, no Jalen Williams. It's going to be all on SGA. You're going to need the guys around him to do well. Jared McCain's, Isaiah Hartenstein, he's going to have to get those boards. He's going to have to fight and be physical with Wemby. Chet Holmgren, he can't be no bitch. He's going to have to be out there and actually play some defense.
I hope he's been drinking his
play
short
some
milk.
offense. Yeah, he bit on the lighter side, as I should say. But yeah, this is a battle that, you know, everyone's been wanting to see. Game 7 with the two best teams in the Western Conference. And a lot of people are hurt.
Who you got?
I'm going Spurs.
You going Spurs?
Spurs, yeah.
Game 7. Who's
I
home?
ain't trying to see that flopper.
Who's home?
Home right now is going to be OKC. OKC is going to be home. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But let's not forget now. They did just go and face the Spurs in San Antonio. And San Antonio did put belt to ass. We're up by, I think, at one point, 30-plus points. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they won by 30-plus points.
Yeah.
So,
SGA went 7 for 19 that game. Had 30 points from the free throw.
It's something that you got to think that the question is, who has more momentum right now? I mean, Spurs coming off a 30-point win, going to OKC, now they're playing away? Or is it OKC finishing up at home?
Spurs have the momentum. It's just you can't count out the defending champ, but it's a Game 7. It's one game, so it's going to be tough for OKC. Tougher for OKC than it will be for the Spurs, for sure.
I agree. It's something that we definitely need to be considering, that it's going to be a finals matchup type of style when it comes to finals on my NBA finals, because these are two Goliaths, as I mentioned earlier. And SGA is going to have to get into his bag. And from what I saw from the last game, he's getting his shots, but they held him. I believe they held him to 15 points, if I'm not mistaken. Not a typical SGA kind of performance. And if they do something like that again, that's going to be Spurs in 7.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I agree.
And it's showing right now that they're locking down SGA. And here's the thing about it, a little quick tidbit. Who's watching on the other side right now? The New York Knicks. They're seeing how they're playing both of the stars on that team. They're seeing how they're playing a Wemby. They're seeing how they're playing up against an SGA. They're seeing how the team acts when Wemby's not out there and the Spurs got to figure shit out. They're seeing how it is when OKC's got to figure out and SGA's not in the game. They're seeing those weaknesses, and they're sitting there training for it, watching film. And as we've seen already with this Knicks team,
they plotting. Ski mask on.
They know what's up.
Ski mask on in New York Knicks right now.
So if I'm Spurs right now or OKC, you want to make sure that you put belt to ass on this team.
You gotta make a statement.
You gotta finish this shit quick. You don't want to get to an overtime type of thing. Yeah. You don't want that. Yeah. Because that's when you're gonna be really playing hero ball. You're gonna start seeing them getting their bag.
I think they've already, the Western Conference has already exposed their weakness. As we could see, we've always said West is more competitive or whatever the case is. But right now, the way the Knicks treated everybody on the East Coast,
yeah, man.
I think the West are the underdogs right now in today's day.
I said that too. But everybody look at me crazy and they say, "Oh, he's just a typical delusional Knicks fan." But hey,
This season, right now, as it stands, objectively speaking, the Eastern Conference is definitely something to fear, bro.
so who you got winning in this game right here? OKC or the Spurs?
I'm gonna go OKC because
OKC.
it's defending champs, yeah,
Okay.
and I'm very big on how defending champs play in these
That hit me by
critical
surprise. I
games.
thought you would say the Spurs. Okay, that's fair. That's an accurate statement. I could take that. I can respect that because you're right. Defending champs.
I've been part of the winning squad. I know how winning goes. You know what I mean?
I'll take it though.
And
I'll
Golden
take it.
State, you know.
Shit, but let us know who you guys think will be better for the Knicks to face, OKC or the Spurs, and depending on who they face, who y'all think wins it. And give me serious answers. I don't want to hear no Knicks bullshit.
Yeah, I want to see the Knicks haters too, man.
Like,
Keep that shit.
talk
Keep
for
your
real.
hate to
The
yourself.
NBA, real basketball fans, please, not the Knicks haters that your team ain't even did anything in fucking ever. Magic fans. Anyways. So, should the NBA change rules on intentional fouls? So, the reason why I bring that up is because obviously we talk so much about flopping. I mean, you got guys like, hey, even Jalen Brunson does the flopping. We got guys like James Harden that does it. Donovan Mitchell, the king and the crown and delegate, SGA does it as well. So, my question is, do you think that the NBA should change intentional foul rules? And if so, what do you think they change? Now, before you answer, this is what I was thinking personally. Intentional fouls, we already know. We've seen the hack a Shaq. You know, you hack him, he gets the foul line, he can't shoot free throws. We've seen the whack a Mitch. We've seen all that shit.
Right.
What I think needs to be changed personally, these intentional fouls are getting wild. Like, it's not even basketball anymore. It's like, we get it, you're down, you're trying to catch up, so you're slowing the game down, making the other player miss the free throw so you can get the rebound, fast break points. We get that. We understand that. But at one point, is that even basketball anymore? It's not. Because now we're intentionally fouling guys that can't shoot free throws just so you can catch up. It's not my fault that you guys are bums and y'all couldn't stay with the course of the game. I get basketball fans, players, or whoever plays in the game. I get y'all gonna be like, oh, it's part of the game. It's not though. It really isn't. It's something that we found in a gray area that, oh shit, you know, we're behind, but this guy can't shoot free throws. Let me just hit him real quick.
I feel like that's what happens when you start implementing rules. You don't think the rule out the whole way.
Exactly.
So you have to think like, how can this rule be manipulated?
And that's what's going to happen in any sport. Rules are going to get manipulated. We've seen it in football with the tush push, for example. Like we've seen.
But there are some things that like, for instance, like the grab in football, like the mask grab. That was something that like I don't know when it really like officially stopped, but
face mask.
Yeah, the face. But they used to get away with it. That and the pulling of the jersey.
Football is a little bit more of a touchier subject just because of the fact that it's such a physical game. And I'm not saying basketball is not a physical game. So you basketball fans out there that don't care for football, I'm not saying that basketball is not physical. What I am saying is they are out there with pads. So I figured maybe with the pulling of the face mask, they've probably correlated that to that medically isn't a good idea for the neck, the spine, all those kinds of cases.
But it's like that rule has always been around. They just never enforced it to that extreme. Because
now it's you get a small tug with a pinky, it's a 15 yards.
Now it's an accidental, like you trying to get the ball, you poke them.
All the way down to even if you hit them in the throat by accident, it's
you can't touch them. You can't touch them.
That makes sense. But with these intentional fouls in the NBA, like it really turns the game into a game of chess at that point.
Yep,
it doesn't seem like it's basketball anymore. Now we're just like, I feel like I wish we can just go to street ball rules at that point in a sense and just play through contact in a sense, because this flopping that we're doing with these intentional fouls, it's just not looking good. So the question I ask is, what I think they should do is a rule change. I think from now on, not in the game, but if we're in, let's say, the fourth quarter, because you got time. You can do your intentional foul in the first, second, third, catch up, whatever. I think fourth quarter from now on, if you start doing intentional fouling, the team that gets the foul, you did the foul on, gets to pick who shoots the ball. Now, I guarantee you teams have to start to lock in and actually play their calls, actually play the playbook. Yeah. Now you got to actually figure out who's the all-star, who's the superstar on your team, who's going to be the X factor, the difference maker. Not someone just coming in.
Now who are you going to foul in the fourth quarter?
Not someone just one of your bench players coming off the bench that you don't care that's going to foul out, just come in and just hacking people. Because it's like, you start doing that leads to injuries with these intentional fouls. I get it. Sometimes you maybe do an intentional foul because you want to get it before they get in shooting motion, whatever.
At the end of the game. 1 minute left, fine.
But when you know you down like 10 and it's like 8 minutes left in the game, 9 type shit, and you just start hacking and whacking just because you want to get the ball and get them to the line.
It
It's,
even
this,
ruins it for
it
your own
slows down the
fans. It
game.
ruins it for your own fans. I don't
Exactly.
know if your own, like, how, with dignity, how can you say you won that game with
Exactly.
dignity?
And for example, because you guys say, Knicks fans or whatever, but as a Knicks fan, if I saw one of my players intentionally fouling because we're losing, it slows the game down. It ain't fun. If you're a basketball fan, you're not gonna like that. Now you gotta watch for the next minute, 2, 3 minutes, someone to sit there at the free throw line shooting and with the hopes to miss. Like, that ain't fun. That's not exhilarating.
Facts.
And if you were the actual player in a game, you wouldn't want to see that and have that. You want to play the game that you've been trying to play, that you have been playing since the day you popped out the womb type shit. Like, you ain't trying to sit here and, oh, we getting to the free throw line again. Oh, he missed. Oh, he got the, like, that's
That's
not
a bad way to win.
that's
That's
not.
ugly.
I think personally, that's not exactly. That's not a good way to win.
That's a
Like,
bad
you
way
ain't
to
getting
win.
my respect if you're doing shit like that. It's just, I'd rather see good played basketball. Hard fouls, whatever, cool. I get those, but these intentional fouls and then you sending people that can't shoot free throws to the line. It ain't good for basketball. I mean, we're talking about we want basketball to get more entertaining. Well, then we need to stop doing this intentional fouling so people can just get to the free throw line and hope for misses. Like, that ain't basketball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Y'all might hate me for it, but it ain't basketball. And I know it's been a rule for many, many years, but as they've changed things with flopping and as they've changed things now with the anti-tanking, y'all need to start taking a look into that because I truly feel like you're slowing down the game.
Facts.
It just don't
Listen
make
to the
sense.
fans.
It don't make sense at all. But right now, we got a lot of good rivalries going on. SGA, Wemby in the Western Conference doing some things. I can't really say much about the Eastern Conference. There wasn't really very much heated rivalries
They took
during this.
everybody out.
Everybody took everybody out. Well, Knicks took everybody out. So there wasn't, I'd say maybe the Atlanta series, maybe. Because they did get 2 games over
They got
us.
2 games, yeah.
That was a good little rivalry, but I think that just stemmed from the fact that Trae Young used to be there and they just had them nightmares they wanted to.
I had a chip on their shoulder.
Exactly. That's all it was. So that's all it was. But the reason why I bring up rivalries is I want to know, what do you think is the NBA's best rivalry?
I mean, historically.
Right now,
Yeah,
currently.
yeah,
Because I know people
currently.
are going to say Celtics, Lakers. I know that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking historically, Celtics, Lakers.
Celtics,
But
Lakers.
I don't think there's like a crazy rivalry right now going
Right.
on. I think if anything, it would be on the West side. It would be the OKC and the Spurs because they're neck to neck as far as like their players, their role players, their bench players, and things like that. But
What do you think makes a good rivalry? I asked this question because there really hasn't really been like a good rivalry besides the OKC and Spurs. But aside from that, like, what other rivalries? Like, what makes
tension,
tension?
tension brings the best rivalries. I think it's like the dislike within like organizations. When front offices kind of bump heads, it trickles down to the players, and so these players and fan bases obviously bump heads and don't like each other. So I think that's what tends to build it. And I think on the only thing I could see right now is on the West with the Spurs and OKC. They're the fastest comparison. I'd love to see how the finals go though, because that could within itself build its own rivalry. For instance, if the Spurs go
That'd be
to
a
the
good rivalry.
finals,
Yeah.
the Knicks beat them, let's say in the finals, and the Knicks also beat them in the in-season tournament. That could spur, that could you got Cat and you got Wemby. Those are two.
Little redemption too. 'Cause
Yeah.
little history note. 1999, they lost against the Spurs. No Patrick Ewing. They lost against the Spurs, 1-point game.
That's a good point.
So you're right.
That's a good
It
point.
could be a little East Coast, West Coast rivalry right there. But yeah, man, I noticed that like there hasn't really been a lot of rivalries lately. Minus the OKC and Spurs, like there's not been a lot. And like I want to see that. I want to see some good rivalries like against teams like that just don't like each other.
Yeah.
Like I want y'all out there fighting.
Yeah.
Not actually fighting, but like play good basketball. So I'm curious what you guys think. Who y'all think is the best NBA rivalry currently today? And if you want to throw in some historic ones, fine, y'all can do that as well. But I'm curious who y'all think is a good rivalry right now in the NBA. Last question I got here for basketball. This is a little bit of a playoff question here, but historically, who do you think got the best playoff run?
Oof. You know me, man. Big GW. Golden State, man.
Golden State?
Yeah, Golden State had the best playoff. In my opinion, it was the most energized, substantial. Like it was a run that even made the Curry haters or the Golden State haters become a fan in a certain way. It was it was the peak of the NBA for sure.
Man, take us back to that time.
I would love to see to have seen Steph Curry and Jalen Brunson both be in their prime and have like a Golden State Warriors from 2016, 2017 face a Knicks today.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be
That
very
team
tough.
versus this team.
Yeah, that'd be very, very tough because Knicks are, I would say Knicks have more shooters than Golden State did at that time. But of course, you have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, 1 and 2 of the best shooters of all time.
They're like double the points
right
there.
But you can't still take away from the fact that Jalen Brunson comes and dribbles that ball and will give you back-to-back threes from the same place Steph Curry shoots it.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And Curry can't guard Brunson.
As a Knicks fan, with this way this team is playing, I feel like Golden State would be the upper hand because historically of what they've done. But that's just because I'm going off historically. But if you talk about like team versus team, I don't know. I still think Golden State has an upper hand, especially talking about that year. You got Draymond Green that holds down that defense. I mean, I know we got OG, but
you got OG.
Draymond
and OG
is just,
OG could play that role. Could do that Draymond stuff.
It'd be very interesting to see. I mean, you got Jalen versus Steph. You would have Klay versus Mikhail. You'd have OG versus who was the 3? Andrew Wiggins, was it the 3 at the time?
No,
who was the
3 at the time was Iguodala.
And then at the 4, you'd have what? Draymond on either OG or Josh Hart, because I don't know what Josh Hart plays. He's just a forward. So you got that, and then you would have center. Who was y'all center at that time? Was that buddy that went to the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Clowney? Not Clowney. Cooney. No, Looney. Kevon Looney.
Looney, yep.
Looney. So Looney versus Cat.
Which honestly, Cat would have dominated him.
I'm not mad at that. I'm curious at how that would go. But actually, it wouldn't have been Iguodala. It would have been Kevin Durant.
No, 2016.
It was 2016. Okay.
2016 was when they had this kid coming off the bench, the mid-range shooter.
Mid-range shooter off the bench.
The best mid-range shooter of all time. He averaged over 50% from the mid-range.
Andrew Wiggins?
No, he Golden State. Livingston, Sean Livingston.
Oh, Sean Livingston. Oof, I forgot.
Nasty mid-range.
Yeah, I forgot about Sean Livingston.
Over 50% mid-range shooter for his career.
I don't know. I think I might have to still give it to Golden State. While I do like this Knicks team right now, I feel like Golden State, they seem a little bit heavy, and I don't know. That's tough because you got Mike Brown on that and then end too. He would have the ideas of what Golden State would do.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you have Mike Brown coaching.
I don't know. That's an interesting matchup. Wow. I want to see what that would look like if that ever happened. But obviously, the 8-time age is different. Yeah. But man, that is an interesting one. I wouldn't mind that. But the best playoff run you got was Golden State.
Yeah, what was yours?
Right now, I'm probably going to have to go with that Dallas Mavericks one.
Oh, the 2012?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Dallas Mavericks one. Dirk Nowitzki was the guy in that series.
I got goosebumps, actually.
He went up against the big 3 and the LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, and won.
He got sick one of those games. LeBron James and D-Wade made a mockery of him,
to be honest, their run is so historic. The Knicks is probably the only next one that I would say is having a historic run just because of the way they're beating out teams.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to win. I don't think they were supposed to win. Of course, they had an old Jason Kidd. We talked about it a lot. They had a mature team, is what I would call it.
You're right.
And everyone was past their prime.
I think even Dirk was a little bit older at that time.
It was Dirk's second to last season. Yeah. He only did one more season after that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Definitely right on that. I think that was the most historic run I've probably seen in the playoffs. Right now is really going to be the Knicks. And that's why I bring it up, is because seeing what the Knicks are doing in the playoffs right now is historical. I mean, all these numbers they're putting up. So it made me wonder, when was the last team besides, you had said the Golden State Warriors, Dallas, one of them. I think the analytics says something even like this, the Lakers, I think 89 or something like that. Also,
89 Lakers?
Something like that, I think it was, that also were that powerful. And they did say historically teams that go on to have this kind of run typically win championships. Yep. So that's analytics, though. At the end of the day, it's what matters on the hardwood floor. That's what's going to really tell you whether or not which team is going to win on that
Knicks
game
in 4.
But
Knicks in 4.
Knicks in 4. I'm saying at least Knicks in 6. I'm thinking
4 for 4.
I don't know about 4. But that is it for the basketball piece, man. That's all we got. Moving on to the culture piece.
What we got?
Yo, why are cars so overpriced right now?
Economy, bro.
I don't
Oh, and them
understand.
sanctions. We put them sanctions on the
Like
European cars.
what's going on, bro? Like I don't understand why cars are so expensive. Like what happened to
I'm
back in
not
the
playing
days
that
where
game no
cars were
more.
like, $4,000 type
I'm
shit?
not playing that game no more with these people in their cars, bro.
Like I'm so over it, man. I'm
I'm
so
done
over
paying $50,000 for plastic and carbon fiber.
it's like it's sickening, man. I mean, gas is up, car prices is up. Like I really think I need to consider going electric for sure at this point.
There's no benefit right now. I think there's more downsides to driving than there is benefit to it.
At this point, I just might as well just stay my ass at home.
I think it might be cheaper to take an Uber.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Uber. We ain't gonna talk about Uber. Man. You know, we gonna talk about Uber, god damn it. Yes, we gonna talk about Uber is expensive.
Uber is, but that's again, price of gas.
Price of gas, everything's up.
Paying people for their time.
I think I need to go electric, man. Like for real. Like I can't go anywhere you go, you spend money, man. I drive a Subaru, all right? It's a 4-cylinder car, people. It took $70 to fill the tank.
And he spent $10 parking the car. Because every time he puts it in reverse.
I spent $5 just to grab the pump.
Every time you fucking reverse on that shit, you spend half a gallon.
It's like, yo, like we need to just go electric. Like, is not anyone realizing that these prices are extremely high? And if you're in a relationship and you got one car, I need y'all to understand, if you got one car and you're in a relationship, gas needs to be provided. Just tossing it out there for those out there in relationships.
Gas is that expensive though. You gotta cough up some money, man. Hey, look.
It's wild, dude.
I can't just give you dick and bubble gum, man. You gonna have to cough up some money, bitch.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I bring that up. I bring that up because I want to ask y'all a question. If y'all dating a girl and you the only one in the relationship with the vehicle, does the girl need to provide some type? Actually, not even the girl. If you're in a relationship and either your significant other, man or woman, does that person need to be providing you some type of compensation? If you picking them up from places, if you taking them places, if we're going together places, is compensation deserved to that person? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like it should be. Point blank, period.
Yeah, compensation is definitely should be expected, bro. And it doesn't come only in the form of monetary. You know,
it could be anything.
You could take care of me any other way.
Any other way, something. You know what I'm saying? Feel that. Let me feel like I'm being taken care of.
Let me feel like I got some bucks out this gas.
Let me get something out of it, you know, because I feel like as a man, it's extremely hard with all the weight we got on our shoulders of all the things we're supposed to support. We live in this world where people think that the man's supposed to take care of everything. Nah, fuck that. We are in 2026 right now. It is equal opportunities all around. I done heard so many people talk about how we need to have equal rights for women, for gays, for everybody, point blank, period. If you in a relationship in 2026, well, there should be equal rights on both sides, which means, goddammit, if I go out to eat, who paying? You paying? I'm paying? Whichever it is, but someone's got to pay. And I don't want to hear no shit about, oh, well, you supposed to pay because you the dude. Nah, fuck out of here. It's 2026 right now. I want a woman that's able to take care of me just as well as a woman needs to be able to take care of herself and vice versa.
And the thing is, man, we ain't fight for women's right for so long, so they can do nothing.
And let me be clear about this. If y'all watching this piece right now, this is not me hating on women at all, because I'm off women. I come from an independent mother, single mother.
Me too. Shout out to her.
I'm huge when it comes to.
I haven't seen women work the way that that generation of women work.
I agree. I haven't. I personally haven't seen. I'm not saying it's not out there. I'm just saying it's something where I feel like as a man, we look for that as well. And women that come into a relationship that want to just be typically just taken care of, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. It's just not gonna be for me.
Yeah, you gotta find the person that's gonna take care of you. I think that's the best advice I can give.
I can tell you this right now. I want to be taken care of. I want to be coming off of work from a hard day of work and just be able to sit down and be like, food's already ready for me. I want to get a massage too. And no, I shouldn't have to ask for it. If you seen I done had a hard day at work and I'm a little bit tired.
That's where you compensate.
No, some compensation. Like, let me get a massage. Just as if, if you at work one day and you need me to pick you up from work, yeah, I got you. I'm going to pick you up from work. Because, you take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. Not a matter of financially, but because of the things that we're doing for each other. So I'm getting tired of this dating world and these females out here that just have these high expectations that when they get in a relationship, the man's supposed to do all this. Get the fuck out of here, all right?
Yeah, there's no.
I'm gonna start having y'all sign some type of a contract are something that states that these are my terms. If you cannot agree to these terms, then we do not need to go through this. Because us men, we tired, yo.
Yeah,
We
everybody
we already gotta do that in the beginning of the relationship, trying to get to know you. We already know we gotta go out, cater to you, show you a good time, cause you know that's like a job opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta go out there in the interview. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be styling and profiling type shit. We gotta look like we have our heads on our shoulders.
Yeah.
So if that's the expectation for us, why is that not the expectation
I agree.
y'all?
Hey, you brought up a great point, man.
And
Nobody
again,
want to talk about it.
This is not me harping on women. This is me harping on the ones that have the expectation that the man's supposed to do everything. I ain't saying 50-50, 60-40. There is no percentage to this. Is if I'm taking care of you, you need to also take care of me.
Yeah.
Financially, spiritually, sexually, physically, mentally. I don't give two shits of what it is.
It gotta be a harmony.
It gotta be both ways.
It gotta be, relationships gotta work in harmony. It
gotta be both ways.
It's like a band. Like a band.
One band, one sound.
Everybody got to
shout out the drumline.
Everybody got to do their own beat.
Everybody got to do something. Everybody got to do something. We can't be living in this world right now thinking that one person in a relationship is supposed to do everything while the other one just does what? Sit around. Like we ain't in the days where the man's supposed to go and get the bread and then the woman stays home. Fuck out of here. We are not in that time anymore. We're in the time where we got women that are trying to run for president. God damn it.
Facts.
We are in the time where we got women speaking, and we got women as judges. We got women that are doctors. We have women that do all kinds of these jobs that were supposed to be for men. So if we got women that are doing that, why is it that when it comes to being in a relationship with a man that we don't got women that can also take on that mantle?
Facts.
Why is it a problem all of a sudden? Why is that asking too much? And I ask these questions because if you someone out there that's dating and you asking these very same questions, you good. You ain't nothing wrong with you. I promise you, ain't nothing wrong with you. You normal. Because we all want what we want. But if you find that you in some type of a situation where it ain't working and the things that you want, but she ain't giving it, yo, don't go no further. I'm telling you that right now. Just stop.
Don't waste your time.
Just don't waste your time. Don't do that to your mentality. It's just not worth it. There's someone for everyone, and that's just not the one for you.
Mom used to always say there's an ass for every seat.
That's just how it is, man. Different strokes for different folks.
Yep.
Simple as that. Go ahead and find your stroke. Yep. Whatever that be, you find it. If it's your left and your right, that's on you. But I bring that up because, yo, we tired, man. We tired out here trying to find these good women, and then they find a good man, and they find a way to tear that man down.
I ain't looking no more.
Yeah.
I ain't looking.
At this point, you know what you say? If you gotta stop looking.
I'm Stevie Wonder out there, man.
I'm blind.
I can't see shit.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel. All I do is I
can't see
feel.
Shit. I think we seen a video the other day that women are in a specific category. You know, you got the 8 to 10s, you got the 5 to 7s, and you got the 4 and unders. If you 4 and under, you have no rights.
Yo, 4 and under. Yeah.
You have no rights.
Hey, progressive. You got limited rights.
I'm just letting you know right now.
You got limited rights.
I'm just letting you know you got no rights.
Like an immigrant.
If you're an 8 and 10, we crazy about you. We gonna do anything for you. If you're in that 5 to 7, what we said? Good people, I think it was he said.
Yeah, they nice.
They nice.
They had good intentions.
And it's the same thing for women too. Women put us in categories as well. This is not me categorizing women. They put us in categories. I guarantee you show up to dinner, and if you don't pay for that dinner, I guarantee you that's gonna be our last dinner. Yeah. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you if you show up in a car that's all busted up, I guarantee you that's the last time you picking her up.
Or you better have a lot of design on.
Better be catching Uber, and it better be that Uber Deluxe.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you, it better be that limo ride pulling up with some candle lights and fucking champagne, and you better damn near have flowers for her ass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you better. Because it's hard out here, man. It's hard out here for a pimp, as Cat Williams says.
I agree, man.
We gotta
got it fucked up.
We gotta just make some changes. We gotta normalize that women can do what men do in the sense of in a relationship. I'm not talking about lifting weights. We ain't talking about babies, because we get that stuff. We understand those things. But we need to normalize that in a relationship, men want to be taken care of just as well as women want to be taken care of. We need to normalize that. If it's not normal for you, then you an alien. I don't know what to tell you. Something wrong with you. Speaking about aliens, though, yo, did you see the that volcano eruption with the little green shit that popped up in the Philippines?
The fuck is going? But you know I like going down these rabbit holes.
Hey, if you still here with us, go down this hole. We going. Pause.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
We gonna take y'all there. Over in the Philippines, apparently there was a volcanic eruption, and there was a video that depicted the volcanic eruption, cool ashes fire up in the air. But on the right-hand side of the volcano, there was this little green explosion. It was weird, just green, like a neon type green. You can call it alien type green, whatever. And then right after the green explosion, there was just a little light that seemed to just jet out.
Oh, they got up out of there.
Just gone.
Okay.
So I'm curious, yo, like, I don't know if you seen the video. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but if y'all did, aliens real?
Yeah. Yeah. They here with us.
They here with us?
Bro, every day I feel like Will Smith from Men in Black. I can't unsee all the things I've seen already in this world.
I ain't gonna lie, me getting older, I'm starting to see it too.
Bro, I walk around with just pure, like, just, my pupils is dilated everywhere I go because of everything I've seen, bro.
I be seeing certain things and I gotta look 3-4 times because I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I seen some strange things. And you know, with AI being around now, like, I don't know what to trust.
Who the fuck built AI? Had to be an alien. Had to be an alien.
That's a take right there.
Hey, who the fuck built AI?
How did we get artificial intelligence? Who
One of them aliens came
who
out
woke up one day and said, you know what? I want a machine to be able to think for me. Like, who thought that was cool? Who said that was like okay? Who brought that up?
I'm sure aliens dropped that shit off.
Like where did that
like
knowledge come from?
They dropped it off like electricity.
It's like the internet. Like who? I mean, we know who, but what made him to decide to just wake up one day and say, something that I could just go on and look up and it's everywhere. Who thought of that? Like, we had dictionaries, encyclopedias, damn near. We had the phone book.
Yeah.
We had white pages, yellow pages, but like the internet, and now we got robots thinking for us and basically damn near taking our jobs. So yeah, I feel like aliens is real.
Yeah.
We getting these ideas from someone, from something.
They look so close to us too, bro.
If they do.
They walk on their feet. Like
all we know.
They have, 4 fingers.
For all we know, aliens could literally be fucking ants, and we just thought they was ants. They could have been here and been aliens all along, for all we know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like Men in Black, that movie, bro, is aging very well now.
Yeah, they had scenes where the celebrities show up as they're actually aliens. I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing some things that don't look right.
Yeah.
Some things I think a couple of months ago someone had showed up to an award for something, and then after the award was done, they showed that it was actually a fake person just wearing a mask, posing as somebody else. I don't remember what award it was. I don't remember who the person was. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all heard what I'm talking about, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, basically we got people out here with fake masks posing as other people. I don't know if you seen the other day the news anchor. He had piece of his his skin like showing, and it looked like it appeared to be different. It looked like he was literally wearing Big Mama with Martin Lawrence, so he put that big old suit on. It literally looked like the half was just a mask and it was cut off right here at his neck.
He had a juggernaut mask on.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, as human beings, we come up with some interesting ideas, and you gotta wonder where these ideas stem from.
It looks like an alien suit too, because they say that what we see as an alien is a suit.
Y'all let us know right now. We on camera. Y'all see anything there?
Oh, there's no shadow popping up there.
No shadow here. This real melanin right here. I'm telling you. So I don't know, man. Conspiracy theorists out there, I'm starting to believe. However, I don't believe that TVs are a fucking window to something else. For the ones that think that, please find someone to help you. Just I'm not kidding. Respectfully. So yeah, man, I believe it. Aliens are definitely out there. They're probably already here with us. There's probably aliens that we've been calling that are actual animals that are actually.
Bro, I'm probably an alien.
We probably landed here.
Yeah.
Like, truth be, we probably landed here.
We're looking at animals like, fuck you guys doing here?
If you really, and I'm gonna take it a little bit further. If you really boil it down, whether it's biblical, whether it's scientific, if you boil it down, y'all know the game of telephone, right? By the time the message gets to you, it's already so fucking butchered and watered down. So how do we really know where we came from? For the ones that are biblical, Adam and Eve, okay, cool. How do we know their name was really Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who made that up?
How do we know it wasn't Parker and Jessica?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thousands. How do you know it wasn't Parker and Parker?
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we know? And if we're talking scientific with the Big Bang Theory, what caused that shit?
Well, they say a meteor.
Did the universe just decide to be like?
There's a collision of stars apparently.
And made all this?
Yeah.
So I'm a star? I'm a descendant of a star? Is that what we're saying?
Well, that's a good way to put it, but yeah.
I'm curious. Yeah. Because if stars is out here making all this, why we ain't seen more of that being made?
Yeah, 2 stars collided.
I ask these questions because these are genuine questions. Obviously, I'm not a scientist. I'm religious to a certain extent, but if you anyone that's a decent human being and you question things, you gotta wonder that there's gotta be some things out there. Like where does shit stem from? It's just like if you're political, why are you really political? Or if you're really a Democrat, if you're really a Republican, why are you a Democrat or a Republican or a liberal? Is it because you chose to be, or is it because your
You were
parents
raised
was
into
it
yeah.
and you just became it because your parents? It's a game of telephone.
Yep.
It's only the information that you've heard. But how much of that information have you actually researched and looked
digested,
into?
yep.
And that research that you're looking into, where does it come from?
And also, like, what decision did you make upon yourself from doing that research?
So
Yep.
you gotta wonder when it comes to conspiracies. Yeah, I believe some things. Yeah, phones is definitely listening. Get the fuck out of here. I could talk about a mattress fucking 3 times out of the day, and the next day I'm talking about purple mattresses popping up.
Mattress firm comes up. Yep.
So yeah, they listening.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they fucking listening. And if they listening, you gotta
Somebody
figure
listening.
someone else listening.
Yeah, somebody's listening.
Somebody listening from somewhere. We got all
That's a
these
fact.
radio waves, antennas. We got 5G, probably 6G soon. We got fiber. We got satellite for crying out loud.
Yep.
What we doing out there?
Yeah.
What
I
are we
agree with
doing out there?
I agree. That shit is a
I
scary
can take it a
sight.
step further. What's really down in the water?
Ain't nobody know.
Nobody knows, right? We 70% water up in the earth, right?
And about 80% of that water has never been.
It's not been
touched.
researched, not been discovered.
Nope.
So what's really down there? How do we know that what's
And that's
down
actually,
there?
and that's actually where most of the alien flights
Atlantis,
or movements,
whatever. Things like that, for example, Atlantis. Who came up with that? Where'd that come from? Who thought of that? Who said that, you know what? Fish people living underwater, breathing water, mermaids. Who thought of that?
Yeah.
Was someone just high one day and said, "Oh, look at that fish. I wonder if that fish had a woman on it, how it would look." Like, come on.
Or like they was high and then they turn and they see somebody swimming and they're like, did that person have a fin?
Yeah, like who thought of these? So you gotta wonder, where do these ideas stem from? Where they come from? Who's coming up with them? I'm making your heads turn. I'm telling you. These are things you gotta think about. So yeah, back to the Philippines and that volcano. Aliens are real, for sure. I seen it. Area 51 is not really called Area 51. It's just called Area.
Yep.
Yeah, these are real things. These are real things, people. If you don't believe it, then don't believe me. Believe something.
Yeah, believe in science.
Believe in something.
That's a crazy one though.
So last thing I got here, or second to last, I should kind of say. So the question, there's a massive viral debate online about a simple concept. Should basic respect be given to every single person by default or until they lose it? Or should respect be a zero baseline and strictly earned through actions? Which side are you on, G? Because I know you care about respect, so.
Yeah, I'm on the side to where, because I care so much about respect, I dish it more often than not. And I believe that everybody starts at 100% and works their way down. And so with their actions, with their thought process, with their results, you combine just that person's life as you get to know them, they start working their way down or remain. You know, I believe some people, as far as morally or their loyalty is concerned, all these components go into play, but they can, they could hover around 95% for most of the time.
That's true.
But I think it's up until people prove themselves to you that you start reducing those points.
I feel that. So you feel, is it earned or should it be given?
It's
Respect. Given?
Yeah.
Okay.
Given and then revoked as that person starts revealing themselves.
Okay. You know what? I felt a little different. I ain't gonna lie. I felt that respect was earned, honestly.
I mean, hey, that's subjective.
You know what? And you're right. It definitely is. The only reason why I say that is because, y'all know the world we live in. We got some disrespectful people out there. That's just the fact.
Well, that's where you could easily go from 150 within just a word.
This
you
is
say
true.
A word and go.
This is true. And you're right. You should definitely make sure, like, any person you meet, give them respect first. But I just feel like when I say respect should be earned, in a sense, it's just that you see so many things that happen in this world, and then you try and be respectful to someone, and it's just like they just bash you right down. It's like, that's why I feel like you gotta earn it.
We all individually reap what we sow, and so eventually that person, you remove that from them, that respect from them, to the point to where like they get washed away by the water. Like,
True.
It just becomes another particle in the sand.
Yeah, I feel that.
We give everybody when we meet people, we give them 100% importance, and then as they fuck up, you start removing that. Eventually, they fade away, and they're not part of your life no more.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I feel like that's why when we start relationships, we're very excited up front, because like we give them the most respect, we give them the most audacity. We're like not only it's not only a respect thing, but it's also like we're open to like their ideas, what they want to do. We're flexible with our time. But as you start learning about that person, you remove these privileges that you give them.
I hear you. That makes sense though. And then the thing I think about too is like, say you get into a fight, because people, I don't know, it's like a common thing, like elementary school, you get into a fight with someone and they say you end up becoming like best friends kind of deal. Have you ever had that happen before?
No, not really.
Damn, I was trying to relate.
Yeah, nah, not here. Typically, when I fight, we're not friends no more.
We're not friends no more. All right.
Exist anymore.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Nah, the reason I bring it up is I just remember like back in the days when either it was probably middle school, I'd probably say maybe a little bit of early freshman year, kind of, you know, getting into fights, and then after you get into the fight, there's that little respect that you have, like, all right,
I fuck with you.
Like you ain't
I think
back
that's
down.
a little bit of being naive. You know, it's a little naive because you respect them because they fought you.
That could be a man thing too.
Right, yeah, because you only respect them because they fought back.
Yeah.
But you don't, it's not a respect like when you first meet somebody.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like respect for being a fellow human being like me.
I feel that. So curious what y'all think. Should respect be given or should respect be earned? Let us know in the chat. And the last bit of thing we got right here, speaking of respect, I know a man that lost probably all his respect. I'm talking about that man, Ray J. You seen the fight?
Ray J.
You seen that fight?
Hey, I could have not seen it. I think Stevie Wonder was there. He might have seen that shit.
Yo, I don't know. I think Ray Charles might have seen it too.
Yeah, Ray Charles too. Yep.
I don't know, dog.
I don't think Ray J saw it though.
Yeah, he definitely didn't see it. He wasn't seeing anything
bro,
after that.
No lie, bro. The first round, he was throwing punches like he was in a dream. You know when you're in a dream and you throwing it, but you like, why I'm not hurting him? Why is it like just?
Yeah, he was pillow punching. That's why.
Yeah.
He was pillow punching. That's
then that second round came in, boy. That kid
the fuck out.
Turned it on, bro.
Yeah, that was wild.
It was such a bad knockout. You got the FBI looking into it.
The what? Why?
The FBI started an investigation on that shit.
For what?
Because well, honestly, is the comments that Ray J said after the fight. He went up to the guy who he fought. He was like, for real? He was like, oh, we lost a lot of money. And so, you know, with the betting commission, this being real MMA.
Have we not learned anything about betting?
I don't know, bro. I guess not.
Like, do we not understand that, like, betting and sports and fixing, it just don't work? Like, y'all not been tuned into the NBA?
And people just not aware you go to jail for that.
Yeah, y'all wasn't tuned into the last podcast when I talked about the director of FBI. Like, he's coming for you. It don't matter if you think you a superstar or a celebrity.
He's coming for you more as a superstar and a celebrity. Like, that's how he solidifies himself.
That's literally what he's doing right now. So it's like, yo, if y'all out there fixing shit, like, I'm letting y'all know your time is limited.
Yeah, but Ray J man got knocked out. He got lumped up, bro.
Yeah, he had that nasty coconut. If you from the islands, you know what a cocoa look like when you get that shit on your head. That nasty ass knot. Yeah, that shit had a whole zip code.
Bro, he was fucked up. He didn't know where he was at.
Yeah, that was wild, dude. It was so bad that
I don't think in the hospital.
I don't think he even realized that he was knocked down. He got up like, no, I'm still good. The ref was like, no, you got knocked out. You not good. Like, I know you feel like you good, but you not. You about as bad as that hairstyle you got. Like, you not good.
And that was a fresh cut too. He just got that one inside in the locker room.
Man, that wasn't no fresh cut, dog. That shit looked like trash. I don't know what he had going for himself, bro. I don't know if Ray J's taking it in the ass or giving it or whatever the case is. But
he did go to Diddy parties. He was in Diddy parties, man. Yep.
That being said, yo, and
he did defend Diddy too. One of the only persons defending Diddy through
It's one thing that not only did you lose a match, but now the thing that you're possibly gonna be having the FBI coming after you because you lost a match.
You lost a match you fixed? That's crazy. And you ain't get paid? And you got knocked out? And the feds is come. The United States of America versus Ray J.
Yo, yeah, bro. That is not going to be a good look. Bro, it's crazy how far he's kind of like come considering the Kim Kardashian, right? Kim Kardashian sex video. It's crazy how time is flying on that,
far
man.
He has come, for sure.
He's come far. But with that, we have come to a close. That is it for this episode. We appreciate y'all here always being with us. Make sure you guys get that promo code CNC and get that order in. Tune in for the next episode because by next episode, we will be in the finals.
Yes,
We're going to be here locked and loaded.
Let's get that going, man.
Other than that, I'm Khalil. This is Jeremy.
Knicks In.
Knicks In.